Welcome to Tonsai Beach, Railay Beach and Phranang Cave Beach.
Hi guys, we're the Wonderlust Storytellers.
And we have Andre,
Jolene
and Amy. Yeah, she's playing in the sand. So, why are we here?
So guys, if you come into Krabi and you really want to see some truly spectacular beaches, you're going to have to get on a boat. The beaches closer that you don't have to do a lot of effort for are, we're Australians and we've got spectacular beaches in Australia and they just didn't meet our standards. But where we are right now,
if you make a bit of an effort and catch a boat, man, this is cool, yeah?
Alright guys, so we wanted to talk to you guys about how to actually get to these beautiful beaches, because I know I had to Google that and actually find that out. So first things first, you have two options of getting here. One is from Phranang Beach and one is from
Ao Nam Mao Pier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choice of which one you're going to take really comes down to where you're staying and whether you have a car or not.
So we had a car, so we went to the second option, which was nice and easy. They have a parking secured and it's all good there. Yeah,
so what you do is you arrive there. They have scheduled boats, so their boats leave every hour but on the half hour. So for example at 10:30, 11:30, you buy a ticket. You can buy one way or two way. They are 100 baht per person. Little kids are free, one way or 200 for both ways. And basically you go to Railay Beach, Railay West, and from there you can walk to Tonsai, which is about a 15-minute walk, and you can also walk to Phranang Cave Beach, which is another 15-minute walk in the opposite direction. Alternatively, you can go to Phranang Beach, right? There's little kiosks there, not yet. There's little kiosks there. They operate on fill up the boat. So if you're here during high season, you'll wait around for maybe 10 to 15 minutes for them to fill up the boat and the boat will leave. If it's low season, it can take up to a half an hour, so it's a bit more of a pain in the butt.
Alternatively, you can take a boat from both locations and you can pay up to 1,200 baht for the boat and go directly to the beaches. So it's better if you take a whole group with you and spread the cost and stuff like that, but if you're just by yourself, prepare yourself for 1,200 baht.
So guys, we're here on Tonsai Beach, that's where we arrived, and we're going to show you around. And then we'll hop over to Railay and Phranang Cave.
And we'll show you the bowl as well.
Right, check out the beautiful beaches.
My bowl.
Okay, so guys, a lot of people that venture out to these beaches come here because of the rock climbing. So there's a little section for the people just to practice, I guess, here, and then you can actually climb some of these massive rock casts out as well. So there's that option. Other people come here just because it's a beautiful beach and it's an awesome place to veg out. As you can see, there are some bars and some places you can grab some drinks and some food. And there is also a resort here as well. So if you wish to stay, you can, which is kind of cool. Okay, so kayaks as well, if you're really keen. The water's nice and peaceful. On the way here, we had such insanely wavy water, but this is a little bit of a protected area, so awesome to go kayaking. Alright guys, so if you guys are very brave, you can actually get a really cool little viewpoint if you go over there, you can see there's like a bamboo ladder. Then you can hold on to some ropes and climb up the rocks, and you can get all the way up there and there's a little platform up there that gives you a little bit of a lookout over the beach. But my husband was too chicken.
Yeah, whatever.
And I like to use him as my excuse. So we're gonna give that one a skip and maybe blame it on our 2-year-old. Alright guys, so we're leaving Tonsai Beach and we're gonna head off to Railay. So to get in between the two beaches, it's about a 10 to 15 minute hike, high tide. You've got to climb some stairs and go through the rocks. If it's low tide, you might be able to walk around the rocks to actually get here. So you've got two options, or you've got a few different options, but one would be to just go and hop on the boat. The boats are all the way on the end over there of the beach. Tickets are pretty cheap, or alternatively you can walk. So you'll see quite a constant flow of people coming down the steps, which is where everyone's heading over there. And there's a little rope that you can hold on to climb your way through to the other beach. So we're gonna go and check it out. Okay, so bye bye beautiful Tonsai. We're heading off to the madness where all the people are. This is a very peaceful beach, so it was really, really nice. All right.
Let's walk into the bush.
Bye, Ava. See ya.
Made it!
It's about midday. We've just made it to Railay West. Beautiful beach. Obviously a much bigger area, like sandy area. Lots going on. More people, and we're off to go and find some food before we show you guys around. Alright, food options guys. This is just at the back of the beach area. It's a little walking street there. And you can find all sorts of different things. Obviously you can find Thai. This place is Italian, so it's got all of your pizzas and pastas if you prefer eating that way. I think we're just going to be grateful to get out of the sun. First place, left-hand side of the walking street. You've got a place called Flame Tree, which is where we're at. Thank you. And we're trying out their Morning Glory, their pad thai chicken, some mushroom tempura, and they've got some kids meals, which is macaroni and cheese. So I can already tell you it's not quite the standard you would expect on the mainland, but I suppose that's to be expected. So we're gonna dig in. All right guys, so we've had lunch. Not the best lunch I've ever had, but not bad. It was good, average good, but yummy. We're happy. So we're walking down the walking little street here. Just briefly, we're not going to walk all the way to the end because the tide's going down, so we're really keen to get over to Phranang Cave Beach to show you guys around. So you go waterproof iPhone cases, bags, I suppose is the right word, monkeys.
Everything you need for the beach.
Towels, hats, thongs, clothes, mats, bags, you know, typical Thailand little store of stuff. It's pretty cool guys, pretty cool. So as you can see, it's not busy here. It's a little bit more windy actually. I think the other one was a little bit more protected as well. There are a lot more places to eat though, which is why we came to this beach at lunchtime. There's a lot more boats on the water, so you've got to find the special section to swim in as well. But yeah, worth a trip. Like, do make the trip. You cannot go to Krabi and just stay on those beaches there. It's not allowed.
Totally agreed.
All right. there's no shortage of boats here. I love Thailand because I love these little longtail boats. It's so pretty. I love Thailand for a lot of reasons too. And the other one is for its scenery. Such a cool place. Alright guys, so if it's low tide, you can be brave. Apparently it's a little bit slippery. And you can actually walk around the rocks. Even if I point you guys at Tonsai, it's like really come down really a lot. So you can actually, maybe in an hour, you can walk around the rock over there rather than through the rocks. But we've got a little one. So we're going to take the safe route. And I believe it's through here. Alright guys, so you're walking through a resort, but you'll see a little sign that says walk to Railay East. It's a bit of a dodgy system because you've got to walk to the opposite side of the island to basically go that way and basically come back again. But it's 15-minute walk, so it's not too bad.
And if you have a little one, it's probably the easiest way to get there, so
yes.
Just walk in.
Alright, let's go. Hit the sign. Go right. Alright guys, so once you hit the east side, once again turn into the right and
follow the footpath.
Keep going. Whoops, Railay East Beach. If you can hear me with the wind. Still really beautiful here. Obviously the water's pulled out, so it would be prettier with the water, but it's not a bad little walk. Alright, reach this little point and once again you turn to the right. Signs everywhere, so it's pretty.
No drones here.
Pretty easy to understand. So while we're walking, I might need to prepare you guys because this cave is known for the spirit of fertility, which means that we'll show you a really cool little shrine area where people come and pop statues of penises in the hopes that they can get pregnant. So
don't listen.
so that's a little bit of a cool part of their culture. And we'll show you guys all of that as well. Alright guys, now if you've done your research, you probably know about the lagoon and the viewpoints that you can go to. It's pretty much impossible for us to get there with our 2-year-old because you need to climb using a rope.
Let's go. You can do it!
If you head up there, you'll find the viewpoint first, and apparently I've read that it gets even trickier to get to the lagoon, but very worth it because it's pretty. You keen?
We're gonna go this way, huh?
Alright, let's keep going. What can you see?
Find the cave.
What can you see? We made it!
Sick, man. That's cool.
This beach is super backed with peeps because you've got the speedboats and the longtail boats and everything arriving here, but yeah, you're gonna have to get here early if you want to find yourself a shady spot. So we're gonna head back there and I'll show you guys the shrine. I did warn you guys, they come in all sorts of sizes and lengths, but all for a really good cause. We've got 3 kids, so we know the value of being able to have a baby.
Alright guys, so we're finishing up the video of the 3 beaches. What did you think?
Well, first note, seeing all 3 beaches in one day is a very busy day.
Yeah.
And it doesn't allow for a lot of relaxing. So we've shown you 3 beaches because we're travel bloggers, but I don't actually recommend that you try and fit all 3 into one day because it is rushed, alright? If you're wondering which ones to see, in our opinion, the most beautiful one is the Phranang Cave Beach, but it is also the busiest, and the water is my least favorite. It's a little bit muddy. If you're after
a more convenience, where the boats get dropped off, where the bars are, the restaurants and all the shops, then you go to Railay Beach, but you know, it's busy. So, but the third one?
Railay is very beautiful though. And you'll see it anyways because that's where you're going to be dropped off. All right. My absolute favorite though is where we started our video today, which is Tonsai Beach. I love it because it was so quiet and peaceful and the water was super clear. So it was just really nice being in the water there. So that's my favorite. I'm not too sure which 2 I would pick if I only had to pick 2. So my suggestion is maybe come in here for 2 days, depending on how long you are in Krabi, and maybe the one day doing, you know, 2 of them and the other day doing another one and some kayaking together with that one. So hopefully that's helped you guys. We're a bit tired now. So we've got to head back on the boat, back to main civilization.
That's it. But keep watching our videos. We still got 2 destinations in Thailand to go. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Awesome guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.